3, 2, 1. Whoosh. Oh my God, that's cold.
Yep. Hello.
Welcome back to You Betcha Radio podcast, the coldest podcast in all the Midwest. I am Miles, the You Betcha guy, here with T-shirt guy. We're live in the Troy Escalade Jackson Podcast Memorial Studio, and we are presented by Ice Mountain, and we're back in the studio, feeling good. We had our road trip last week.
Yeah.
Was it already?
A whole week ago.
I'll throw my hand up there and say that I missed my first podcast ever yesterday. As you can maybe tell, my voice is a little strange. I'm feeling a little under the weather.
Do you think you jinxed it?
No, if you want to hear my rebuttal to everyone that's talking shit in the Patreon comments to me, just wait for this week's episode. That's all I'm going to say. We'll leave it at that. If you want to listen to the Miles-less Patreon episode, though.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good.
It was a pretty good episode.
Yeah. You Betcha Radio Patreon. Patreon.com/You Betcha Radio.
Talked a lot about your stunted immune system.
Yeah. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
But we're back. We're here. We're feeling good. We're presented by Ice Mountain. And we went to the Vikings-Packers game. I know this is kind of removed now that we know that the Packers didn't make the playoffs.
Ouch.
All of that. But I want to know what you guys thought of Lambeau Field game.
It was pretty sweet atmosphere. Like the fans were way too nice considering all the shit I was talking.
Yeah, I would agree.
I don't know if that was because I was with you, but I definitely ran my mouth quite a bit, and I got
Miles.
owned. Like they didn't need to talk shit to me because the Packers did that for them.
Yeah.
But I do have a bone to pick with you.
Why?
A lot of look at my Packers. Look at my Packers go.
Well, yeah, for the day.
And then I get a snap Sunday night from your fiance of Miles being like, look at my Lions getting it done.
I don't know.
Look at my Lions doing it here.
On when I went to the Vikings-Jets game, it was my Vikings. So
It's a situation where it's like,
fluid.
You're also never let down. If you don't have a team, you can never be let down.
What have I said on this podcast? What do I say to Ann? I say I got commitment issues. All right, that's what took me so long.
She loves hearing that.
What took me so long to propose, and what takes me so long to make plans, or basically do anything, is I got commitment issues. So, like, what's the biggest commitment in the world? Choosing an NFL team.
That's true. It's a lifetime.
That's
thing.
almost bigger than marriage.
I have no problem with you having no one team, but I think for my sake, I would love to see you pick a team before the clock runs out.
I think I did. No, I definitely did in the pack. Lambeau.
You could have done that after the first quarter. That's fair.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Well, you were undecided until it was 33-7.
And honestly, I don't know why, like the commitment issue thing, but I've even tried. Like, I've tried to be like, all right, beginning of the year, I'm going to pick a team. It's just so, I can't do it. I can't.
What's holding you back?
I don't know. I don't know why I can't pick a team.
I think it's because of your childhood. Like, you have to have a team from childhood, and that's what makes you like.
And it should be the Vikings. My family's were Vikings fans growing up. I don't know why that didn't happen to me.
Because you love to see them suffer.
I don't know.
You also like to go against the grain too.
Yeah.
So being around majority Vikings fans, you'd pretend to be someone you're not.
That's
if
true.
you will.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing that I'm loyal to is the YB Shield. Is really how I feel.
Okay.
That's all the loyalty you need.
Do you have a team going into the playoffs though that you're into? Like, if you pick one now, I'm just curious. Like, you have someone you're rooting for, even a little tiny itty bitty bit.
I want I'm more of a players guy. I think
That's fair.
Like, I want Purdy to do well. Like, I think that story is cool.
That's pretty good.
I think if Joe Burrow is good and their team is good, the NFL is good. So I want him to do well.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm sick of the Chiefs. Sick of the Chiefs.
Pat Mahomes is quickly becoming the next Tom Brady, where you just root against him because of the success.
Kinda, yeah, exactly. So like I watch it. I just don't got. I like.
Yeah. I thought you're gonna name every quarterback like I like him.
I like Geno Smith. I'm a Kirk Cousins guy. Josh Allen, like him.
Yeah.
Big Josh Allen guy.
I think I'm a Vikings fan. I can say that. But when people start talking about their favorite sports teams, like their god, that talk to me is a lot like fantasy football talk.
It does
Like
get annoying.
I really don't care that you're a Ravens fan or that you're a Lion or whatever.
I try to limit my super passionate Vikings talk to people that I also know share that.
Yeah,
So
you got to read the room for sure.
Yeah, Jared and I will go deep, but like I'll go casual with you, and I just won't even bring them up to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Tyler.
Yep.
Probably, he does that by design. Probably.
So yeah, don't underestimate my ability to flip flop. I mean, everyone knows that about me.
Commitment issues.
One day I'll be here, next day I'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
You call me the Magic Man. Now you see me.
No, you don't.
Now you don't. No, I think Lambeau Field to me. So I actually, within a month's time, I went to US Bank Stadium and I went to Lambeau. It was my first time in Lambeau. Lambeau just feels like a really gigantic, important, fun high school football game environment.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Almost a college-esque environment.
Very collegey.
Whereas you can tell that, like, in the US Bank Stadium, like, this is a professional game.
Yep.
Just the environment, the way the seats are laid out, how the stadium's laid out. It's, it's like, oh, we're in the big leagues. Whereas Lambeau Field still feels like the old school football style. Everyone stands for the game, and it just I couldn't believe Lambeau Field has gotten the beer game figured out.
Yeah.
It was so unbelievably easy to go from my seat to getting a beer back to my seat. It was the fastest I think I've ever done at any stadium.
The longest line we waited in, at least for me, was when we walked in before we even went to our seats, and everybody was doing that. And that was like 5 people deep. It was unbelievable how fast you were getting beers.
I feel like the pissers were more full than the concession stands.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they be? There's like it should equal itself out.
Yeah, you should. Everyone in the pisser emptying themselves should be immediately going to the beer after.
Yes.
Is it because they got more stations, so they're spreading it out?
I think they had a ton of those. You can pick from 3 beers here, just one solo guy. They had a bunch of those guys. Plus there was beer at every food stand, and then they had designated like Leinenkugel stand. So there's a lot of options to get beers.
The best part about it too was they didn't open all the beers when you bought them.
Yeah.
Some places will open all of them,
so you can put them in your pocket easier, stuff like that.
You can put them in your pocket and go directly back to the end of the line.
I don't know if they're supposed to, and we're just ratting on them right now or not. But
you'd think there's other people.
Classic T-shirt guy, T-shirt guy, the rat.
They're not.
The hundreds of thousands of people going through there. Someone's got to say.
They're gonna look up, find out where our tickets are, find the guy that was selling us beers, and can him now.
Yeah. I mean, honestly though, like big time beer game at Lambeau. They got it figured out.
It makes the whole experience, honestly. I mean, if we would have had like maybe 2 or 3 beers each and scratched and clawed to get them, it would have been fun still. But
I was actually having a chat with one of those solo beer guys because I don't know why. And he was saying he used to be the dude that walked up and down the aisles like, "Go beer here," like that guy, and he misses that. He liked that way more than being up there. Because he got to people watch and like you would see funny shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what is your take on that? Do you miss the people walking up and down the aisles? Because nobody does that anymore. No stadiums are doing that at all anymore.
I miss it. I think that's part of the stadium culture that should be around. You just go pip.
Yeah.
By the end of the game, just
And either
the only thing you hear is light. You don't know what kind of beer they're selling. All you hear is just light beer. So yeah,
you speak back in gibberish.
it's kind of like an auction too. Yeah, are they just low level auctioneers?
Maybe. The guy 3 seats closer is like, I'll give you $5 more to stop the line right here.
Yeah, and then shout out to the people who hand your shit down to you if you're in the middle of the row.
To be honest, I don't miss it. That was the most annoying part, shuffling your money all the way to the end. If you're in the middle, you got to hand your money down through 6 people to give it to this guy, and then if you need change,
Tyler, it's camaraderie.
Yeah, but what if you've been John at the dude to your left, and you need him to pass your money?
Oh, what'd you think on that play, buddy? Hey, could you pass this $3?
Complete change of character.
Yeah. Hey, man.
But also now,
suck it, touchdown, baby. Hey, I'm looking to get an icy from this guy for my kid.
Could you wave him down?
Could you just,
and now everything, it's like card only almost everywhere, right?
It's
like you'd have to pass the card down and pass it back.
Mhm.
I didn't even notice they weren't there anymore. I'm going to be completely honest.
Yeah, it's most stadiums.
You were that drunk, huh?
We did get a lot of beers.
That was
God.
maybe the drunkest I've ever been at a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Every time we looked left, someone was handing us another beer.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like, why leave the seat when
It
someone
was
else-
just like prime, though, is like classic. Like it almost felt like springtime because
Mhm.
in Fargo, it's been -20 for how many weeks in a row?
A lot.
And then we went there and it was like 40 degrees out. And so
Mhm.
it felt like, imagine it being 50 degrees warmer outside than wherever you're at. You want to smash beers.
Mhm.
Yeah, you didn't even need a coat, a hoodie, and a jersey.
I
or
brought
what.
gloves and a hat. Didn't need to put them on at all.
Yep. Yeah.
No gloves were worn, and I was holding ice cold beers the whole
Yeah,
time.
bibs and boots, didn't need them.
Made you want to play beer darts.
It did.
Like
It was like springtime weather in January.
It was the exact time that it even smelled the same. Like, the snow melts and it smells like spring out there, and you're ready to get drunk outside for the first time. It even smelled the same.
Yeah. So we had a great time at Lambeau. It's definitely a different vibe than other venues that I've been to.
I don't know which vibe I like better, but I did like Lambeau vibes a lot.
It's just so tight in there. Everything's so tight.
Yeah.
Tyler, I was actually surprised that you
It's
didn't
the tightest.
walk around the stadium checking shit out. And I know you've seen it already, but
I
you're the
w-
classic, like, let's get there 3 hours early so I can take a lap around the entire place.
One, I was with a group. 2, I probably would have after we were getting blown the fuck out, but we had already been on that tour.
Sure.
So if we hadn't been on that tour, I probably would have done a lap while the Vikings were getting killed. So you're right on the
So I
money.
was right,
I
yeah.
would have done that.
For sure.
And then Miles got sick, and now we haven't seen him in like a month and a half.
Yeah. It was a perfect storm.
Yeah, you met I got a picture with Charlie Barons. It was really cool.
Did you?
Yeah.
It was New Year's Eve, then the game, and just a lot of drinking and a lot of degenerative behavior in that. And I just got sick. So I'm going to try not to do that anymore.
It was the first time I ever Irish goodbye'd early, and Miles didn't give me shit for it because I feel like you wished you did it too.
Kind of. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you guys did bitch out
Yeah.
after the game.
I felt amazing the next day. I got like 12 hours of sleep.
You don't remember the times you wake up feel amazing, though, Tyler.
I just recollected one.
Yeah, he did just remember. He just remembered that he felt great. No. Green Bay was good to us. We had a good time. Shot some bellied up stuff. Met up with AJ Dillon for that. So
Yeah, that was cool.
you have to see that further in the future on Bellied Up if you found Royal Podcast we found. But the one thing that we did in Green Bay that I had personally never ever done before, that I'm gonna throw my hand up.
Here we go.
I'm gonna throw my hand up and say,
Here we go.
I don't know if I said this in the past, but I probably said something to the likes of, you give me 6 months and I can be in the Olympics of curling. No, the whole saga.
Yeah, it was like 2028.
2030 in Los Angeles, you're going to be on the curling team.
Yeah.
That's still doable.
2030.
Dead serious.
That was going to be my question.
After getting on the ice one time in these boots, not made for ice walking, 2030 still on the table, or whatever year it is, 2028 still on the table. Now, Jared, you know this. In the past, I've done a lot of, you give me 6 months of doing this every day for 6 months, that I could be this or that. I could not make the Olympics in 6 months. I could be a really good curler. Not a great curler, I don't think. I think
Like club champion, maybe.
not in 6 months. I think it's going to take a couple years.
Okay.
If we got
So I'll throw my hands up and say that I do believe that curling is way harder than it looks. And it is so much more physical.
Mm-hmm.
Like how those old people are out there just scooting around.
What? Okay, so
Throwing stones is blowing my mind.
I've never curled before, but like, what's the physical part of it?
Keeping
So-
yourself upright.
Yeah, this is such a cliche answer, but I went and curled one morning before everyone else woke up with a buddy in Green Bay, and the next day I was sore in muscles I didn't know I had. Like it was weird. Like there was a muscle on like the outside of my ankle that was sore, and then both my triceps were sore because you have to like hold yourself up with the stone and with the brace
Yeah.
deal.
We also don't work out ever.
No, and I won't.
You
So
think about the ab roller,
Okay.
but on every single point of contact.
yeah.
You're constantly keeping the ab roller from sliding out.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I do a lot of curls, but I've never curled before.
Yeah, it's very different. No, almost no bicep action.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Mainly.
I am a curler as well, but not in the traditional sense.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I feel like I'd be good at it just automatically being an athlete.
Yeah, I
that
think
am.
you'd be good at it. I just think it would take us a lot longer than we think to be good.
Somehow, word got out that we were at the Green Bay Curling Club, and the curling club in town has invited us for lessons.
Oh, in Fargo?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably a Facebook group.
Yeah, I
I curlers just,
I don't know how.
I mean, he's not stepping foot in Green Bay for at least another year.
Well, yeah,
After that illness that he had.
but you definitely can't go back for a playoff game.
Oh my gosh.
after my Lions knocked him out. I mean, I'd be down to go curl in Fargo.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely going to wear a helmet. That's for sure.
I the day I went back, I did eat shit a couple times sweeping. I biffed it pretty hard.
Yeah.
So-
I think I'm probably just going to be all-time thrower, honestly.
That's called the skip.
Like all-time QB in
Hold on,
elementary school.
I'm gonna be all-time thrower because I usually just leave all the sweeping to Ann.
Oh my
I
god!
bet she would be good at it.
Oh my gosh.
You should start a team with her. Mixed doubles.
Whoops.
Oh,
I said that out loud. Oh God. So
So you're the skip. Skip doesn't sweep. There you go.
skip, don't sweep, baby. That's what I'll say. I'm gonna say that to Ann at home. Ooh, guy spilled some spaghetti noodles. Skip, don't sweep. Skip, don't sweep, honey. I'll be on the couch. Skip, don't.
As if you
sweep.
weren't in deep enough already.
Yeah.
I mean, you might.
I might as well just get a bed in that doghouse.
Hey, did she make you sleep in the doghouse even when you were sick?
Yeah.
Or did that sometimes the sickness will just get you out of trouble?
Yeah. The sickness came after she left Green Bay to go home, but
So you were already out at that point
I don't know what you're talking about.
of the doghouse.
No. I'm perpetually in the doghouse. Yeah. So just wanted to get that out there. 2028, is that when the Olympics are?
30.
30.
2030.
I'll check. I might as well.
That could potentially be one of your biggest commitments. Yeah, that's 7 years away that you're already.
I didn't say that I'm going to do it.
But
I
if
said
you
it's
did.
still on the table.
Okay.
Oh, we have an invite. So
I think 2028. Sorry.
Yeah. So 2028 Olympics still on the table. I'll let you know when that's off the table officially.
Yep, Los Angeles.
Yeah.
LA.
LA 28.
So
there's
My
no
city.
snow there though.
Oh yeah, it's winter. Duh, I'm an idiot.
yeah, so 2030.
Yeah. 30.
Jared is absolutely scrambling right now. Do.
Yeah.
2030 Winter Olympics.
Yep. Where is it at? Mumbai.
India? No, where's Mumbai? Yeah, India.
Easy to get to.
Yep.
Good thing I got. Oh fuck! I might have to update my passport. I think it cuts off right at 2030.
2029.
I think that was the bit actually last time, is that you can't go to this most recent, the closest Winter Olympics because your passport's expired.
I don't think your frequent flyers are
All I know is
international either.
the amount of troubles the passport's going to give me on this journey to the Olympics is just, I don't know. It might be the end of me.
You better start now. You got 7 years.
Yeah.
Oh, passports are really backed.
But you don't want to renew it too soon. Otherwise, then it'll just expire by the time.
Right.
And how you gonna bring the curling stone on the plane? You know,
I don't want to have to renew my passport in between Olympics because I should be training during that.
Right.
So I should time it out somehow. It's like right before the first Olympics, but not too close. So that'd be a distraction for the games. I don't know. I'm gonna have to work it out. I think there's gonna be a sweet spot of some sort.
There'll be
passport
some
wise and renewal.
Yeah.
So,
logistics.
Logistically, it could be a nightmare for me, and that could be an issue for me in the Olympics.
What you're saying is it could knock it off the table.
Yeah,
It's not off the table yet, though, but it's a potential knockoff.
Yeah.
but I'm not worried about it now because it's a stone's throw away.
There it is. There it is.
Is a stone's throw close or far?
A stone's throw just means that it's within the distance you can throw a stone.
Okay, then it is way
I think it's
further than a
subjective,
yeah.
stone's
Yeah.
throw.
Mumbai.
Yep.
Not a close distance.
But yeah,
Short distance.
fuck. It's the opposite of a stone's throw away. I'm not worried about it. So I had to throw it up there, put that, in the universe. It's harder than I thought, but still easily manageable by 2028.
All it takes is one lesson.
Probably a couple lessons, probably heart, dedication, maybe grit, maybe elbow grease, maybe some chalk on the old elbows. And it really comes down to, it's like, I go through this a lot in life. It's like, oh, I could be dominant at this, but do I want to be? I don't know.
Well, it's like, do you have time? Is the
Do I
other
have
thing.
time to be dominant at yet another thing? So I'm still weighing all those options.
Yeah, it's on the table halfway.
Yeah. I want to know how your guys' resolutions are going so far this year. It's my first day in the office. It's the 10th of January in 2023. Brought my thermos. Off to a
Did you?
great start.
Nice.
How much can you drink a full thermos throughout the day, or will there be a little bit at the end?
No, I'm in the learning phase. I'm in the learning phase of how much to actually pour into the thermos that's not wasting it.
Well, see, and whatever's at the bottom too, you could just recycle that back into the reservoir and then double drip your coffee for the next day.
No, I'm not Tyler. I'm not insane.
Captain Insano.
But yeah, I'm learning how much coffee I drink throughout the day on average.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I didn't have any holiday breakfast while in Green Bay. I'll admit that, but
You did have
your
an
whole
Irish.
you haven't done it once.
I had yesterday and today. I have.
Oh, have you?
I have.
We're already 10 days in.
I know. I'm just gonna have to go 10 days into the next month to get my 31.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
Holly 31.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, what was yours?
It's January 10th. I've already met with 10 kids. So I would say it's off to
Like, what do you mean?
pretty
Like,
good
met
start.
with them?
What did you guys talk
Make a
about?
wish. Hey, it basically just meet up with them and,
Play basketball.
chit chat.
Their make-a-wish
Yeah.
was to meet you?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
That was the original. I'm going to sign up for the program so kids
It's a
can
bunch
meet
of kids that are sick in the t-shirt district. The fucking t-shirt belt of the U.S. has a lot of kids that are fans of Ryan. So
me. So a lot of traveling been going on. It was
Okay.
nice that you were gone because then I could also be gone
yeah,
traveling, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a really, really cool program though.
yeah, I believe
You did meet
it.
a lot of really, really cool people.
Glad it's going well.
So 10 off the list, probably another 355 to go.
Okay. Wow.
One a day.
So-
Are you gonna like?
I'm
bank 'em
way
up and
ahead.
do-
Tyler, my resolution is way better than yours. And I'm
I mean-
also way ahead of you.
Percentage wise, I'm ahead.
I
I'm only going for 31
like how we
days.
do better than.
It's just a personal resolution.
Yeah.
So it's going good. Going good.
Jared can confirm he did have some tequila while we were abroad.
Oh yeah.
Did I?
No, he
did.
didn't.
January
Yeah.
J1 1201. We said we were gonna get you a tequila shot. I don't think we did.
We
I
never
thought
did.
you did.
I don't
We
think
were
it
too
happened.
busy hanging out with redheaded Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah, sweet Jesus.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Oh,
I
well,
didn't
then we
think-
ran into him the next night too, Jarrett. So, and of course you weren't there.
Oh, jeez.
So-
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he was mad. Wait, you weren't there.
I had him in my phone as, I won't say his name. It was his name, Lambeau. That's what I had him in my phone. Yeah. I
Classic.
think it his last name.
Good guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I don't know.
Wait, I don't know either.
He seems
could be
harmless.
a total. He could be a total scumbag. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But to me, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Well, like he has really long hair, and like he took his ponytail out, so like every time he came up to me, like his hair would get in my face.
Oh,
Oh, gross.
God.
It's pretty bad. Good guy.
Okay.
Though.
I did the classic. I did the classic. I don't know what to call it, but the classic I'm partying, leaving the bar move. I did the classic I'm partying, leave the bar move, and we bought 24 bottles of beer
yes, you
Oh
did.
yeah.
for the hotel room.
27 bottles.
20. Well, that was just a throw in, apparently.
A couple freebies.
Like we were going to be up till 7 a.m. And Jared and I think I had 2 beers. Jared, you had what? 2 maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
Ryan, I don't even know if you had a whole one.
I think I had like 6 or 7.
You had maybe one of them. And we all went to bed. So we just had like 20 beers left over.
Yeah.
And we never drank in the hotel room again. So I just had 20 beers in the fridge at the hotel room.
So you brought those home though, right?
Yeah. So we threw it in the back, but
Yeah.
it was just like, what what happens when I start drinking thinking that it's already 1 a.m.
Need 20 more beers.
and we're already shit canned. And I need the guy was like, you just want like a 12 pack? I'm like, fucking, that's not enough. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Well, there were bottles too, and did they all fit in your fridge? No, because Jared had to take some to his.
Yeah,
You had
to
to take
take
some to your
some to
fridge.
his fridge, yeah. So, but tell you what, if it was gonna be the one time we did drink till 7 a.m., we were stocked.
It didn't happen.
Yeah, you had them if you needed.
God,
them.
it was never gonna happen.
Well, and if you wouldn't have got sick, we would have drank them eventually.
We would have drank them. You might have drank some of them.
Probably 1 or 2.
Tyler might have had like 1.
Son of a bitch. But it always happens. It used to happen to me at the bar all the time, like in the Uber, like riding with your thing off sale home.
Yeah.
And then you get back to the house and everyone like either went home or is sleeping. And you're like, all right, this is
I'm going to bed. I'll have these tomorrow.
Do you ever like order a pizza on the way home and then fall asleep before it got there?
oh, all the time.
Yeah. I had a roommate that would do that consistently, and I would stay up just expecting him to get a free pizza from him falling asleep.
Better than leaving it in the oven, though. Falling asleep,
Yes.
leaving it in the oven.
That is bad.
So
I had a buddy that was really drunk, ordered a Perkins pie from DoorDash, passed out, and then the pie was just sitting in the apartment lobby the next day, just sitting there.
Good on
Why
the
still
apartment
pie?
people not
Mine's
taking
still
that.
good though.
They said
Well,
it
but
was
it's
great.
like if you see a pie in the middle of a thing, you're not like, fuck, free pie. You're like, is this a bomb?
right, exactly.
Is this, it's like on SpongeBob when SpongeBob thinks that Squidward thinks that SpongeBob ate a pie with a bomb in it and the whole day thinks it's going to explode. Something like that. Like that's what it was.
How have you ever been so drunk that you decide you want to order a pie at 1 a.m?
Pizza pie.
That's different.
Give me a pie.
No, I don't know if I've ever done that. I mean, isn't it just like the same of like going to Taco Bell and like.
Yeah, but there's like normal, acceptable, like drunk orders at 1 a.m. And I don't think a Perkins pie is one of them.
Yeah, I don't think there's not many sweets people out there.
I'm going to be honest.
Mhm.
I don't think about Perkins ever.
Me, unless I drive by it.
Salute the flag.
Yeah. I mean, but even now, the one in Fargo, I know it's there and I've seen it so many. You don't notice it's there anymore.
I've never thought about that, but I'm the same exact way. You don't think of going to Perkins to eat until you're 65.
I think the last time I thought of Perkins was when I scrolled by it on DoorDash and thought to myself, who the fuck is DoorDashing Perkins?
Also, like, what's their staple menu item? Is it chicken strips?
Perkins, I think they're breakfast
It's the-
primarily.
It's their bakery.
The Tremendous 12.
Yeah.
And they have
And
that
their pie.
bakery, Yeah.
The pie.
You thought it was a what?
I always used to get chicken strips when we went there because we'd always go there before basketball games in high
Lunch
school.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perkins is the king of old people. It's the king of basketball teams or just sporting teams in
Mhm.
general. And drunk people, drunk 16 to 20-year-old kids
It's about
at
Yeah.
like 3 a.m.
Drunk 16 to 20-year-old kids.
Yeah. High schoolers go to Perkins late at night.
We used to go there after every single football game.
Yeah, I mean, we
Yeah.
did. We went to Frying Pan, not
Yep.
Perkins.
Yeah. Same thing. Same church.
My question is,
Different skillet.
when there's somebody under the age of 30, let's just say under the age of 40 working there, like what goes through their mind when they're like, Perkins is a spot for me. Great benefits, great pay. I'm going to start working at Perkins.
I often wonder that.
I think of that a lot. Like, how did this person pick this place to work?
Like they're qualified to work at Perkins, which means they're qualified to work at any
Anywhere.
restaurant, but they picked Perkins.
Yes. Is it the outfit? Is it the green?
I mean, it's
Maybe
got-
they got to get like a lot
Is it
of
the-
extra pies.
Is it the
Like,
pie?
I mean, it's got to be a pretty chill job.
Yeah.
How many run-ins are you having at Perkins? Everyone knows the food shit.
Yeah. If someone says they get the senior discount, you give them a senior discount.
I had an uncle that used to work at the Perkins in my hometown.
What's wrong with them?
I'll just text him and ask him, why did you work at Perkins?
Text them right now.
Okay.
just out of the blue. Why'd you work at Perkins?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just
No, it always crosses
why
my mind.
Perkins?
Right.
Like McDonald's, I get.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, I get.
Mhm.
You're a chipper guy.
Yeah.
Why Perkins?
Maybe you like working overnights though too. I mean, 24 hours. But I guess McDonald's is too. There's a lot of breakfast places that are 24 hours, I guess.
Yeah, why Perkins?
Why Perkins?
Miles, last time you were at Perkins was probably Ranch Wrangler.
Yeah, I remember being like, why are people still eating here?
Busy.
Wasn't I just shocked?
could be a patriotic thing too. Big
Yeah.
American flag.
Yeah. The big American flag is
I mean,
a draw.
there was an unbelievable amount of old people from what I can remember.
Sure.
Mhm.
They go and they get a slice of pie and have some coffee is like, I think.
I think, yeah, it's like $1 for unlimited coffee or some shit.
Yeah.
It is cozy.
Yeah. It's real homey in there.
And they've done no like renovations or upgrades
Perkins
to
is-
any store. And they're not. I don't think they're building new Perkins.
I don't think so.
They're
either.
like whatever there is. That's what you get.
imagine? All right, honey.
Fuck.
I know we've worked hard over the last 2 decades. I think it's finally time I get out of the rat race and become an entrepreneur. I'm opening up a Perkins.
We're bringing it back.
It's like, she's like, don't do that.
I got a couple buddies down the road. They said they'd help out in the back.
Yeah.
We're halfway there.
Just need servers.
Just give her a gift, opens it up. It's the green apron.
Yeah. Or a guy like
You're my manager.
mom and dad just purposely have like 15 kids just so they can staff their Perkins when they open it up.
That's what people
Family
do.
establishment.
Yeah. Yep. Then you can call it a Perkins family restaurant.
Hmm. Come for the food, stay for the people. That's what I say.
Stay for the family environment.
Mhm.
Literally.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm interested to see where your uncle has to stay.
Yeah, I texted him. I'm looking up. They had a motto. and I think it's about
Family?
like come for the family, stay for the food, or something like that.
Oh, so you're not even going there for the food. You're just going there for family.
I guess. I don't remember what it was.
How
I'm
is
looking it
Vin
up.
Diesel not their
I know.
spokesperson?
It's things change, traditions last.
That's good.
Has nothing to do with
No, they also haven't changed at all.
No, their menu changed. Sometimes that they have specials, Rambler skillets. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, but those have been printed up for 20 years. They
It's-
just roll them out.
It's
every
like
so
the
often.
McRib. They take it away, give it back. Take it away, give it back.
Also, have you guys ever laminated anything before?
But, I think I just told you down there. I've been on a fucking laminating kick.
Okay. What are like those big chains? What are they doing lamination wise? I feel like their laminated menus are so much better laminated than if you laminate something at home. What are they
It's got to be the laminator. It's got a commercial laminator.
commercial laminators
We just have, like-
are just that much better than regular laminators?
It got to be.
What
I
if
mean,
there's
you
like
got- you got like also you have like different printer paper, right? Like 8.5 by 11, just regular white sheet. But then you can also get like the whatever the Declaration of Independence is on. Or
Why haven't we laminated the
papyrus.
Declaration of Independence?
That's a good question.
Everyone's so fucking worried about it deteriorating.
just send it to Perkins. They'll laminate that bitch and it'll be good forever.
Commercially,
Yeah.
laminate that bitch and it's good forever.
Because it like sucks all the moisture and everything
Mhm.
out of it. It's good to go.
Plus, you could dry erase on it then and just wipe it right off.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about anyone tampering.
You could sign your name next to John Hancock.
And
Yeah.
then they just wipe it right off, take
Yeah.
a photo, and then they wipe it off. And
Yeah.
then that's the next.
Plus,
That's a-
Nicolas Cage can't like roll it up as easy. And it's
Yeah.
like, dude,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they're gonna at least hear them. It'll sound like the wind. Like you've seen the TikToks where they show like the behind the scenes of them making the audio engineering, and he just like has a thing of
Oh, yeah.
tin.
Mhm.
Just has a thing of tin and waves it, and it sounds like a windstorm.
Yeah,
That's what
that's the
Nicolas Cage would sound like.
Declaration of Indy.
Good luck.
I think that like, once you own a restaurant like Perkins or Frying Pan or Village Inn, they just give you a laminator.
Got to.
Someone out there just gives you a laminator.
Or
Yeah.
HQ just sends you already laminated
Yeah.
menus.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Maybe
Commercial lammy.
The franchisor, not the franchisee.
Oh.
Correct. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
The franchiser.
French
Franchiser.
fries are-
The Franchi.
No, it's Fran
Sire.
franchiser.
Franchiser is a guy or gal. Probably a gal. Francesca Kaiser. Francesca Kaiser of Perkins sends everyone.
Sends it
the
to Frank.
Nope. We got it. I don't know. There's just something so satisfying about a laminated thing, but no one thinks about the fact that those menus are laminated to a pristine level.
I'm going to say, though, that I preferred the old school insert the paper into the plastic thing with like the leather edges. And you turned it like a page, like a book
It's in a,
I mean,
it's in
over
a
the
yeah.
laminated
leather-
sheet.
leather
Yeah.
book. Those
Yeah.
are nice.
But it's 2023, Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't have the novelty of
That's-
the lamination.
That's something that needs to make a comeback.
Okay, hold on to that. It's a great segue into our next segment, Tyler. So we're going to take a break. No matter how this podcast goes down, you guys want to go get a tremendous 12 and a slice of pie
I think I do.
And Tyler's uncle.
at Pekins?
No, Tyler has fucking holiday breakfast to eat, so he's out.
I can have it for supper, Ryan.
There we go. Back. All right, guys, you know that this podcast is presented by Ice Mountain. And I tell you what, I woke up the next morning after the New Year's night in Green Bay. And I put down a few Ice Mountains. I drank some Blue Mountains at night. You drink some Ice Mountains in the morning. That's kind of how I like to do it. I mean, this water was built for guys like me and you and the sisterhood of the traveling comments on this podcast. When you spend all night putting on a clinic, drinking the Blue Mountains, the Bush Mountains, and then you wake up, you're like, wow, is this they Superman, Superwoman? They just drank all that all night, put on a clinic. They woke up, now they're fine.
I
Because
heard.
you got it down an ice mountain in the morning.
I actually heard that Ice Mountain is proven to be the #1 cure for cottonmouth.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as it touches my lips, quite literally, cottonmouth is gone.
The cotton balls immediately just go away.
Yeah. I wake up in the morning, I take the cotton balls out of my mouth that I tried to eat the night before thinking was cotton candy. And then I replace that cotton mouth with wet water. Ice Mountain wet water.
It's the wettest water.
It is wet.
Yeah.
You know, we've had a lot of talk. Is water wet? It absolutely is wet.
100%.
And the wettest water is Ice Mountain.
Yeah. If you're having trouble getting wet,
And
drink
it
an Ice
makes it
Mountain.
even better that it's bottled here in the Midwest. Right?
Michigan.
Right. It's bottled here in the Midwest.
Yep.
Because they pull from the aquifers from a devastating cataclysmic event that
Yes.
happened thousands of years ago that melted the ice cap. And that's why it's called Ice Mountain. Because of said cataclysmic event that sent shockwaves around the world and melted the ice cap rapidly. Sea levels rose by 400 feet in the matter of 1,000 years.
And at that moment, Ice Mountain was born.
And Ice Mountain was born at that point. And so, I mean, Ice Mountain goes, I would say, pretty far back.
Yeah, way
But
back.
way before the Midwest even existed.
Yeah.
And
At that point, we were still just the West.
that's how Midwest Ice Mountain is it was here before the Midwest existed. This quite literally this was here before Midwest existed.
Mm-hmm.
So cheers.
So cheers to that. Cheers to Ice Mountain, the wettest water that you can ever replace cottonmouth with.
That's wet.
Oh God, that's wet. Literally, it's on my shirt. I spilled. Hole in my lip. Guys, this is a little snippet from our latest Patreon episode, The Road Trippers. Check it out. Oh, guy in a Jeep Trailhawk. Gotta be his girlfriend's car. He gave us the heart with the hands motion. Get up next to this guy. We gotta interview him. All right, my heart's actually beating kind of fast. What's your name? Dylan, is that your car? It's his car, not his girlfriend's. That was the first ever interstate interview. I love you. All right, there you have it. The audio on that was pristine. Ryan.
Tyler.
Jared.
Miles.
Ryan.
Go on.
Have you set our date that we're going to go shoot guns?
That's why I diverted.
It's
the time.
on you.
No, he was the one that
It's
was supposed
on
to set
Tyler.
it up.
What?
Tyler.
You said you were going to set it up.
I got to figure out when you guys can all go. You've been sick, dude.
Okay. Fine.
We couldn't do it last week.
I'm
we were
surprised
gone.
Ryan didn't want to do it while I was sick so he could have an advantage over me. But anyways, can we get that before the next podcast lined up?
How long do you plan on staying healthy?
At least a month.
Okay, got it. I got my window.
Okay. So within the next month, hopefully sooner rather than later, we are going to go shoot our Mossbergs.
And we're going to shoot him straight.
We're going to shoot those straight barrels. So straight. I watched, was it Lethal Weapon?
Yeah.
When, what's his name? He does the smiley face on the range. That's going to be me.
Mel G.
Spoiler alert, by the way.
Never seen it, actually. Rare Tyler.
Ryan's going to be the
appearance.
guy that shoots it. Pretty tight pattern right on the, center line. I'm going to come out, send it as far back, probably 300 yards out.
Right, 3 football fields.
It's a huge underground bunker shooting range.
Yeah.
It is 300 yards out. With a what is it? The MCS2 or whatever.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The
MC2.
Yeah, we have the 2, right? That's the smaller one.
Yep.
300 yards out, I'll paint a smiley face on that piece of paper. No problem. Half a clip.
I'm getting a red dot on mine, so.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
We should get
Red dots are sick.
I want a blue dot. Actually, I want the green dot.
I want an orange
Blue
dot.
dot, green dot, red dot.
Let's no matter how this goes down, let's get some accessories for our Mossbergs.
You guys want to get dots?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So if you guys want the straightest barrel in the game, if you want to have fun with your buddies, go to a shooting park this winter. Don't get rusty. Don't sit inside. Just watch football all day.
Lethal Weapon.
Don't just sit and watch Lethal Weapon. It's good to get mental reps and watch Lethal Weapon, but you got to go and be shooting those bad boys too. So if you want to check out everything that Mossberg has, go to mossberg.com. They got shotguns, rifles, handguns, home defense stuff,
accessories,
and every single goddamn barrel is the straightest one on planet Earth. Not going to find straighter barrels. Mossberg.com, baby. All right, you guys. Tyler, you had said something before we took a break. What was it?
Oh, yeah. I want those old school menu holders that were like plastic inserts that had like the leather edges to make a comeback.
You think those should make a comeback?
Yeah, I think they're way cooler than the laminated ones.
I'll agree with you, Tyler.
It's
I didn't know you were such a menu connoisseur.
Yeah, I am. I mean, I look at them before I order food. So,
and you're in the right spot when you open them and they like
they stick a little,
but not because it's like there's syrup in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's because the old weird guy jerked off in them in the corner.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna go there if you didn't. So thank you.
No, it's because the like cleaning thing that they wipe them down with causes them to stick.
They don't let them dry before they close them.
Oh, I got shit. They got pancakes to make.
Yeah.
And if you know that the page sticks on the specials, then it was the old guy.
Yeah, probably. That's true. That doesn't get wiped down very much.
No.
Yeah, that was the special kind of syrup. Ooh, I'm getting is this your guys' pineapple syrup? What is that?
It's a little salty.
A little salty.
It's like a spicy
Is this like a combo of like sweet and savory? Oh my gosh.
It's like a side.
But that brings up a great point. Are there other things that should make a comeback?
Definitely. There's lots of things that need to come back.
I know, but what?
Crypto, stock market, $2 gas.
Yeah.
What else do I?
I think it's
lower interest rates.
Probably
egg prices.
Probably paying people $12 an hour. I think could be a
minimum
good one.
wage.
Don't you think, Ryan?
The old minimum wage. Yeah.
$7.50.
I think people are getting paid too much these days.
I would agree. Yeah.
Oh.
You agree with that?
Hourly employees. Yeah.
What would you be able? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should get rid of salaried employees and just go back to all hourly.
Sure. Yeah. But we'll talk about that later.
I think, yeah. Do you have one?
I think one thing that needs to make a comeback is drive-in movie theaters. And I say that because I wasn't in the generation that got to experience drive-in movie theaters, but I can only imagine how good of a time they were because of how good of a time you had.
Dude, that's in every old.
Why don't you just go park somewhere and bang in a car?
Because it's different when
No, I want to watch a movie in my vehicle.
You want to pretend to watch a movie.
I want to flip to the radio station where I can hear the audio and cozy up in my
That was Netflix and chill before Netflix and chill. It was drive in and fuck.
drive in and dick down.
Yeah.
You just want to safely get roadhead is what you're saying.
Stationary.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Safely.
Yeah.
It's the only safe way to get roadhead.
Every old movie makes it seem like the drive-in is where not just sex happened, but all degenerate shit happened. That's where you'd buy cigarettes from an upperclassman. You'd have a bunch of booze there that people like Karate Kid. Doesn't he get in a fight at the drive-in?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah. They probably had vendors walking around asking if you wanted illegal
Get
shit.
your ice cold condom, man.
Just yelling over the movie.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Anyone need an extra towel? The towel off, eh?
You guys need any like snacks or condoms or
Popcorn.
That I bet you they did have perforated edges popcorn back then.
Probably.
That needs to make a comeback.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, speaking of comeback,
If I wanted to come back from you, I'd undo my zipper.
I was thinking the more the come on the back thing for this situation.
Jesus, Tyler. This is a PG
it's the
rated
same
podcast.
Yeah.
You guys have never been, have you?
Once, actually. But it
Really?
was, I saw Cars at a drive-in movie theater in
Ironic.
Wisconsin.
How ironic.
Very.
What I mean, is
How
there, is
electric was Life as a Highway during that?
I actually, I enjoyed the shit out of it. It was sweet. And I was like,
I run down with the travel on in one day.
and like funny enough, there had to have been people banging there because there was two types of tickets. There were family tickets and general admission tickets. So if you had a family, you'd go over to the family spot, but everybody else was off on the other side. So like there was essentially a banging side and a not banging side.
No, it's a family and making a family side.
yeah.
all the Pontiac Grand Dams were in G8.
Shake it.
Yeah.
All the G6s.
So
Yeah, the G6s were in back. If a G6 is rocking, don't come a knocking.
Yeah.
party like a G6 or whatever that song makes
It
sense.
came.
now.
That's from the
It got
drive-ins.
big during the drive-in movie theater.
Yeah, I can imagine now. How does the audio work at a drive-in theater?
So the old way they used to do it, there was like, like the curly cord that was on old school home phones. They'd have a little speaker that you'd pull off of like a post with a curly cord and you'd set it on your window and you listen to it that way. But now it's like Ryan said,
Radio.
you tune into a radio station.
And is it synced up, or that would be so frustrating?
Oh God, that would be
I don't
a
remember.
half
be.
second off, you're just like, fuck.
gotta be.
Yeah,
Hawker
I'm sure it is good. I don't remember though.
Also,
Imagine listening to a dubbed over movie through the radio at a drive-in movie theater.
You wouldn't know if it was off.
No,
do they have windshield cleaner at these?
I don't remember.
Because if I rolled up to a drive-in movie with my truck right now, it just would be just like, it'd be like if I watch it with just if it was foggy out.
You have
That's how
windshield
dirty
wiper
my
fluid.
windshield wiper is. No,
you got a lot of fluid.
I don't know if the one's plugged up or not. It only works on one side right now. Probably because my wipers are bad.
Yeah,
Tyler.
you got to get those fixed.
Yeah. So that would be my experience right now. We'd have to take Ann's car. But also the seats in the back of a car are raised up just ever so slightly. So are you gonna go or am I gonna go?
I don't know who's going to go.
But like, if you're in the back seat, do the whole time do you got to do one of those lean down
Well, what you
to
can do,
watch, or
So
like so you can see?
what you can
Because every time someone doesn't just lean perfectly straight up forward to talk to someone, they always got to
Yeah.
lean down and be like, "So what are you guys doing up here?"
So it was actually super annoying. The one we were at, it was like kind of in a bowl. So everything went down towards the screen. So the back seat was a little bit higher than the front seat, but it was too high to where even looking over the seats, half the screen was cut off by the ceiling of the car. So I had to like sit on the floor, I remember, and look through the driver and passenger seat.
Oof.
You could just get a couple 2x4s, knock them into the front tires, drive up a little bit. And
Yeah. What we ended up doing was actually just we were in a minivan, turning the minivan around and sitting in the trunk and watching.
I was gonna say the other option: dirty windshield, back
Oh,
into
here
the
we
truck.
go, guys.
Ooh, okay.
What they could do. So to combat viewing experience with all of that, what you do. To help with like also elements too. So like the fog, the rain, you can still do it.
I know
You
where this
build
is
like
going.
you build like 4 posts and then like a roof on it. And then what you're going to want to do is you want to have everyone drive in. They're going to park and then they're going to get out of their car. They're going to go sit in chairs underneath this canopy that all are lined up so everyone has a good viewing experience. And then everyone will be able to see it. And like maybe even they could have a station where instead of people walking around, you go and walk up to the station and buy some popcorn and all that other stuff. What do you guys think of that?
I don't think that's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
work.
only in if a creepy
You're
old
still
guy.
driving into the area that the movie's being, but then you're getting out and walking.
Technically,
Hey, it's a walk-in movie theater.
I'm only
I
in
mean,
if a creepy old guy tells me to enjoy the movie beforehand.
There you go. Got that done.
Okay.
technically every movie theater is a drive-in movie theater.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So,
I wonder why they took
Come back.
over.
huh?
I wonder why regular movie theaters took over.
Yeah, I can't imagine. But
But I'm with you, Ryan. They need to come back.
I think it's one of those things that you want it to come back. But if it did, you'd never go.
You'd go to it once and you'd be good.
Because there's probably ones that still exist that no one goes to.
Like the one in Wisconsin, that was about 10, 15 years ago. So it might be gone by now.
It's
RIP.
gone.
It's gone.
It'd be pretty easy to sneak in then too.
Yeah, hop the fence, get a free movie. You have
Yeah.
to sit next to someone's car though to hear the audio on the radio.
Let's get a little handheld.
And this is how
Yeah.
everyone. Hey there, man. Can I get a little listen on that radio of yours? That's like how everyone used to talk in the 50s when they were doing this.
You could share earbuds with the girl or
You're
guy.
plugged into the aux cord.
you want to plug me in here? I brought a splitter.
No small talk either.
So yeah.
That's what I got.
I have one similar vein to Ryan's. I think 3D movies need to come back because now we've got the technology to make them good.
Are you just plugging Avatar now?
Did they do? Is the new one 3D?
They shot it on all 3D cameras,
I haven't seen it. I did not know that.
and it's like literally exactly what you're saying.
It's back.
It already is.
It's back.
Wow.
I remember going to Spy Kids in 3D.
Yeah.
You guys,
That shit was sick.
no, it was.
It was sick.
It
Getting
was
the
sick
glasses
for
beforehand.
10 minutes, and then you're like, all right, this is fucking stupid. I got a headache.
No, Spy Kids 3D.
Spy
fuck.
Kids 3D effed.
No.
Yeah.
You guys can only think of movie stuff or what?
I would just say that's why I led with this one because Ryan just
I mean,
did movies.
I started, so there was no movie stuff before I said mine.
Jared, is yours rental movie stores?
Yours is
Probably.
Blockbuster, yeah.
You guys are like, oh, I wish we could still, I wish Netflix was DVDs only.
Bring the red. They still got Redbox, so I'm pretty sure.
Oh, they do. We made a joke in Green Bay that we were going to Redbox a movie for the hotel.
Rent the DVD player.
Yeah. Or you could just went to the gas station, got a magazine movie combo.
Mm.
I don't know what that is.
Hustlers.
Oh. I already got a bunch of those. Okay, I'll go. If we're gonna just choose movie stuff, I'm not going to. If you guys are just gonna choose movie stuff, then I'll take the lead and do something that's not a movie thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Does that sound good to you guys?
Sounds great.
Something that needs to make a comeback is I don't know what it's called, like the
Movie
like
theater?
Xbox System Link parties. What do you call that? Where like it wasn't that you did it on live, you actually would bring your Xbox to your buddy's house and you would connect them physically.
God,
and you
Yep,
all would play on a
God.
different Xbox.
Is it a,
What's that called?
LAN party?
I don't know, Jake. Jake, this is the one time you get to talk.
LAN?
It's a LAN party.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Thank you.
So
One time.
something that needs to make a comeback is Xbox LAN parties. That's where you take your Xbox from home, you go to your buddy's house, you plug them all together, not through the internet, not through live. You actually do like a quad box split screen of you and four buddies on separate consoles so you can't screen peek each other.
Yep. Yeah, you have one group upstairs, one group downstairs.
Yes. And I think we could do this actually in adulthood and it would be very fun.
With like,
Well, it's like if guys are getting together these days, I think I'd rather do that than get together with a group of people and play like poker or something. You know,
Yeah.
poker
Yeah.
night, whatever.
Actually,
Like, it
Let's
would
have
be-
fucking LAN night.
Like if we all got
Halo 2.
all right.
Yeah.
I was going to say that, Tyler.
Yeah.
Your buddy who's got, let's say you got a buddy, you know, he's doing pretty well.
Mhm.
He's got maybe, you know, 4 bedrooms in his house, maybe 5. And he's maybe got 1 kid or something, right? So then he's got some extra bedrooms. Close your eyes and walk with me here.
Divorced, probably.
I don't know what he is, but he's got a big house. He's got bedrooms, and you guys got Xboxes. You bring your Xbox over. It's Saturday, probably 10 a.m. You come on over. You get to run into the house and pick out a bedroom. Set up your spot in there. Maybe one of those chairs that is not really a chair. It's more of just like if you took a Nike swoosh and turned it
Yes.
up and you sat and you're actually on the floor,
Yes.
but it would rock
Yeah.
Those are set.
with like the speakers on the side. You got one of those and you are playing Halo, LAN all linked up, system linked up in there, and you're drinking Mountain Dew and you're smashing Doritos.
Playing plasma swords only.
Plasma swords only at Ascension or whatever, Lockout or whatever the one it was. And you and the guys just get to have a 2002 party at your buddy's house. You play until 3 a.m. You go to sleep and you wake up the next day, have a little brunch, then go home.
And the brunch is the only time you see each other.
And you don't have to, it's like, exactly. You're yelling at each other, right?
Through the vent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck you, Timmy.
Timmy.
Yeah, you're like,
Timmy's coming in there.
so everyone's got their own separate room, and then one of your buddies walks in the room you're in, and you just have like 20 people in there just having a fucking party.
Yeah. But like it's like you, instead of doing a guy's golf trip or whatever, why couldn't we do this? And you don't have to leave town. It's pretty much free. And all you need is just like everyone to have their own system.
It's almost like you have the LAN Olympics every year.
Yeah.
Like
that should be a guy's tradition.
You have like a lineup of games that you all used to play. Call of Duty Black Ops 1, Halo 2, Modern, or I can't remember the other war game I'm thinking of, but shit like that. And you have a LAN Olympics for one full day.
Yeah.
Your buddy's wife, she's on call, paying her hourly, right? You can order a pizza via text message. Brings in a pet pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I was gonna say
Totinos.
the gal's got to be gone. It's just
That
guys
too.
all weekend.
That too, or kids making pizzas upstairs.
Yeah, you got
Kicked off the Xbox.
Pizza
for the day.
rolls, I think, is the move.
You got the pizzazz rolling in nonstop.
That'd be good.
That does sound.
I think that would be fun to do.
Yeah, I'd be all in on that.
The chair is the most intriguing part because those chairs fucked.
Do you ever
They
get
also suck.
Yeah.
They also sucked. But
After a while, from your knees being above your hips, sitting on the floor like that, you're like, all right, this sucks.
well, they just lean her all the way back and just take a little snoozer.
Dude, you got the one Dylan that just rocks the shit out of the chair so hard that like he ends up flipping backwards and fucking something up.
Yeah.
Rips the cord out of the thing, and then it's like everyone's game goes paused.
There's got to be like
the fuck are you doing, Dylan?
There's got to be like some sort of meetup area after each game too. Like everyone meets in the downstairs living room.
You all just poke your heads out of the room, talk shit for a little bit, then pop back in.
Yeah.
Something like that. I think it could be fun.
Doors got to be open.
There is something kind of like that with the Switch, but it's not corded. Like I could play with you. We don't have to be on the internet as long as we're close enough to each other.
It's got to be harder than that. You got to like get cords tangled.
Yeah.
And it's got to be something big and clunky that's hard to move.
Yeah, no wireless controllers.
Otherwise, we're not. Yeah. We could just play a game on our phones all together.
You can play 8-ball pool with each other.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's got to be hard to set up.
And it can't work right away.
Because then
it can't work right away.
No, there's got to be one person you abandon in the lobby because he couldn't figure it out.
He hasn't upgraded his Xbox for 15 years.
Guys, the update's almost done.
Suck it, we're going without you.
You're 0-1, Timmy.
Just do rocket launchers and snipers on Ascension on Halo 2.
Gun game on Black Ops.
Yep.
Fuck.
God. And then finally, once tensions get too high, you play zombies as a team.
Yeah. Well, bring it back together.
Yep.
Could even maybe somehow you could. This might be hard to pull off. Like GoldenEye, you could play together.
GoldenEye's a good one.
You can do 4 of them together, can't you?
I don't know.
Could you play?
We tried to play GoldenEye streaming once, and we were so bad.
No, last game of the day, Mario Kart. Everyone gets in the same room.
Yeah. You end it with a little Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
I mean, that's a full day. That's what Jimmy V said. If you can play on a shitty Xbox, you can chug Mountain Dew and scream at your buddies and play Mario Kart. That's a full day.
Full day.
Jimmy V said that in his speech.
At the ESPYs.
At the ESPYs, yeah. And Jared, you can put that as a quote from him.
In cursive.
Yeah. In his tux.
Let's hair slick back.
But honestly, that is, I mean, essentially you are going to laugh cry, and think
Right.
too. Isn't that his three? I mean, I think, RIP, but
He's on
I think would look at our Xbox LAN party and go, that's a full fucking
That's
day.
a full day, baby.
I don't think it's fucking.
He might.
Who knows? Who knows? You might be able to swear in heaven. It might be dope up there.
It is true.
I hope.
Yeah. That's a full fucking day is what Jimmy V would say. Not everyone's going to cry, but you got the one buddy who would cry.
Brian.
Oh, really? Deflection shot, Jarrett.
No, I was doing audio visual.
Yeah, I was pointing.
I know you were.
I got one. I think the Sodastream should come back.
Hell yeah.
Sodastream?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in.
Can you elaborate?
Remember those things you can make your soda?
My
at
brother
home?
had one.
You can make your soda at home.
Oh, yeah.
It's great for mixing drinks.
Yeah.
You have all sodas on you at once.
No,
Yeah.
no.
All right.
Well,
That does-
You're supposed to keep going of why. I'm saying no to Tyler in the sense of
You'd save a lot of money. You always had any soda you
you
wanted.
wouldn't save that much money. Pop is not that expensive.
It's healthier.
It's healthier.
Much healthier.
It's not healthier.
Yeah, it is.
You just get Zevias.
You
It's
can,
healthier.
Tastes like pop, healthier option.
you can just do fizzy water if you want, carbonated.
Yeah.
You could burp in like a bottle of club soda, eat some strawberries, burp into it, and then you got your flavored water.
That's a good idea. Never
Yeah.
thought of that.
It's no different than LaCroix.
Brought to you by LaCroix, yes.
Those things,
I love soda streams.
They were kind of cool.
realistically though, how many times did you use those?
I had a buddy that had it, and same situation, video games all night, soda stream running nonstop.
No fucking
Were you mixing them all
way,
together?
dude.
Oh yeah, you did a couple suicides on the soda stream.
I actually never had one, but I always wanted one.
Yeah, they were sweet.
So if they do make a comeback, I'll get one.
It was
I'm gonna text my brother right now because he had one in his adult life. I remember at his apartment. I don't remember how many years ago that was.
Probably 10.
Can we get a soda stream for the office?
That'd be cool.
So what are the ingredients?
I'm gonna text him and ask him.
So you
So
can do
is-
like cola, like a Mountain Dew flavor.
No, but what are the
Just a powder.
What are
It's
the
water and powder?
just
and then
not
it would-
carbonated water?
It would carbonate it for you.
Oh,
So you'd take the powder, like I want a Coke.
And it was like an ad that you just like, they would show you like shooting all the bubbles in there, right?
Yeah,
I could carbonate my Metamucil in the morning.
you could. You could.
It'd be like an orange pop.
You could carbonate anything. You could carbonate your espresso. You want a little nitro brew?
Probably not.
Yeah, you could. though.
Nitro brew's not carbonated though.
Isn't it?
No.
Pretty sure.
I don't know. It
It's
uses carbonation, doesn't it?
Yeah.
uses nitro.
It uses nitric. It uses NOS.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
Nas brew.
I would enjoy carbonating my Metamucil in the morning. Make it more enjoyable.
That's so disgusting sounding.
Metamucil? Just a
Just-
fiber supplement.
No, I know, but it's not like it's like the best tasting thing in the world.
No, it's not. That's why you got to carbonate it to make it
No,
better.
there's no way that's gonna make it better.
I feel like you just add a couple bubbles and it.
No, I mean, just like because it's
It's orange- it's
carbonating
orange
it
flavor.
only like accentuates the flavor that's in there.
It's a little, yeah, it is a little dull right now though. The flavor.
Oh, you want to spice up
I wanna
your
ex-
Metamucil?
I want to accentuate. I want to enjoy my Metamucil in the morning.
You want to what? What were you say? Start with an E.
Accentuate.
Okay, thought he was gonna say it wrong.
I have an
So
update.
you can probably
on-
still get one on eBay.
Yeah.
I'll maybe take a look, see how expensive they are.
You're gonna love it.
They might be like relics. It might be like $500.
I think it's one of those things that's just in production to order now. Like they just don't hold inventory. They're still open. They'll still sell.
Sodastream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to use one again to see what if it was like what because how I remember it, it was like stuff would get sticky
Oh yeah.
and like that the liquid that you'd put in there or whatever it was to make the flavor would like get everywhere and it was just like
I mean, like it does.
I would much
require
rather
washing.
just I would much rather just reach in the fridge, grab a can.
Yeah, but when that there's no more cans. What do? You got to go back to the store.
It would be nice to be able to use Ice Mountain and carbonate it.
Mhm.
But I think I'm out on the Sodastream thing.
we
But
might get you.
We'll
in,
get
though.
you back.
We'll get you,
you
back.
can
We'll
see
get
you,
one.
you felt
Yeah.
the window there. Dude.
Yeah, yeah, we'll get you back.
I just got to be convinced. I got to be convinced. I think it's I got to see it to believe it.
A Sodastream at a LAN party.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, let's go.
I can be convinced of that because you're not using it all the time. That's the one thing I think Jared's brought up that I could maybe be convinced of.
How many times here at the bunker have we wanted to drink a whiskey mix, but we don't have any pop? Sodastream fixes that.
It's true.
I got an update on why my uncle worked at Perkins.
What do you say?
He said when he was going to college, he used to study there for hours, and he said he remembers thinking, I might as well work here. It's usually pretty busy. That's why.
When did he go to school?
He went to college probably like early 2000s. And he said he used to study at Perkins because it's 24/7. And he's like, I should just work here.
It's actually not a bad place to study.
Yeah.
I might study there. I don't know what I'm going to study.
He said he actually enjoyed working there.
Probably,
So
probably anatomy.
I got to study why Sodastreams are on the way out. And they're never coming back.
not after this podcast.
I'm
They're
going to
well
write
on
a
their way
thesis paper. Sodastreams. They're never coming back.
I'm going to start drop shipping them on Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
So it's got to be lucrative, right?
Drop shipping Sodastreams.
That's so specific.
Maybe. Maybe.
I got another thing that needs to make a comeback. I think that we should bring back Trough urinals. There's no bigger sense of camaraderie among strangers when you're all pissing in the same receptacle.
I would agree. Can I piggyback off of that?
Please.
Nah, this is not a good piggyback. You finish your thought.
I'm pretty close to finished.
That's it.
The troughs, I just think that you never you can piss next to somebody.
Is it because you like looking at other people?
Yeah, I like staring at other dicks, Ryan. That's why I love the troughs.
Well, Ryan, everyone knows you don't stare at the dick. You stare at the reflection in the trough.
No, but
Or if it's laying in the trough, you just look. Oh my gosh!
Everyone knows that. If you want a wiener gaze, you got to do it in the reflection, not the actual wiener.
Unless it's just laying in the trough.
yeah, but regular urinals with the divider especially are just encouraging divisiveness amongst us men. The trough encourages us all to come together as one.
That's what you do in the trough? I thought it was just for peeing.
Well, you've never been to a good trough then.
Okay. Wow.
That was good.
Thank you.
Yikes.
Piggyback.
Okay. This is going to be a very, you guys are going to hate this. I think we need to bring back, I think that outhouses need to make a comeback. Now, I'm not saying that you just shit in a hole. I'm saying that we just need a room outside of the house. This is where you go do your business.
Why would we hate that?
Why would you love it?
Why? Well, I mean, it's just like the Sodastream. You could just grab a pop out of the fridge where you could just pee inside.
Now, here's the reason why I like it. We got to toughen up these kids somehow. We're never going to send them to war again. No one's going to get drafted again. Hopefully not.
Yes, knock on
From what
wood.
it sounds like, it seems like we shouldn't have to have another draft. So, can't toughen them up by sending them to war. We're not going to toughen them up by making them do manual labor jobs, because why would you if you could just post on the internet and make money? So we got to take something that every one of those kids got to do every day and just make it a little bit harder for them. So you grow up in the Midwest, you slap on your parka, you go shit in the outhouse.
In the winter, I agree. I enjoy an outhouse shit in the summer.
That's fine. That's fine. It's just we just
it's
have
gonna
to
be a
make
treat.
You'd like to shit in an outhouse in the summer when it's all like boiling hot at the bottom.
Yeah, this outhouse isn't like
it. Could have the outhouse. It's a modern outhouse.
Yeah.
We can have AC if we want.
It's just a matter of
mini split.
It's a matter of having to walk out there in cold weather.
It's just a matter of having to work for your shit. As I think could be a good solution to how if I build another house, all the bathrooms outside.
It's like 3 of them.
No, there's one for you.
But I think
ask Ann. I I haven't convinced her yet, but I'm gonna.
But also,
That's my next thesis paper.
So don't.
Outhouses are back, is what the thesis is called.
does that take away from just pissing outside in the grass? I think
Well,
there's some novelty to that
I
as well.
think you can do that.
It's a shit only outhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's a good move.
And you got to make your kid.
We're already making it softer.
Put a TV in there.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is we got to start
Heated
figuring.
toilet seat.
Maybe like a bedroom down the hall in the outhouse.
Yeah. Maybe make like a tunnel out to it. Be good.
Underground tunnel.
Underground. All I'm saying is we're just as a society, we're going to progressively keep getting softer and softer and softer. If we don't do something to harden people up.
Outhouses.
I'm not saying that I'm not getting soft. I mean, look at me. My hands, I got no calluses anymore. I'm a keyboard warrior. Got to do something to harden me up a little bit.
Yeah. Go pee in a
I
trough.
might just go and just pick up and put down rebar in my spare time to try and harden up.
Yeah. We got to get harder.
We got to get harder as a society.
Yeah.
We're too soft.
Go pee in a trough.
Go pee in a trough in the outhouse.
Get hard.
Go pick up some rebar, walk around with it, throw it around, get a tetanus shot, you know?
Read my shirt.
Kids aren't getting tetanus shots anymore.
No,
What
get
the
tetanus and then get a shot for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't.
Yeah.
No one has to get tetanus shots anymore because no one's getting tetanus anymore.
Yeah. No one cares. Get harder.
Thank you. I couldn't have said that better. I don't know what it is, but I think we just got to do stuff to get harder. And- you know, it's just like, and we're taking the easy way out of getting hard. Even now, there's Viagra pills. Before, you used to have to really concentrate. Now you don't have to do anything. It's just literally willy nilly.
Yeah, back in my day,
Literally.
we were so hard, I would just get randomly hard, like 8th grade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely not happening now.
Exactly. So
Give her the old up tuck.
Yeah.
waistband guy. Huh? I always kept an extra roll of duct tape in those scenarios.
You just drop your pants in the middle of class, duct tape up.
Oh yeah, so it looks good. William Shakespeare said that.
Woof.
Is my shirt tucked in the back today? I don't know. Think we need to just. I think what we, honestly, to sum it up, I think what needs to make a comeback is people being hard.
I'm gonna get right on that.
Is that why you crossed your legs?
Could have been.
No, but seriously,
We got duct tape in here somewhere.
does anyone disagree with me?
No, I like outhouses for just in general. So I'm with this for outhouses, and I'm with this for getting hard.
We're never going to be hard again. The further we get from the last time that a majority of the population had to fight in a war, the softer we're going to get.
So after outhouses, what do we do next?
The last time the United States was hard was the last draft we had. When was that? Vietnam War?
It'd have been the
It's the last time the United States was hard. We've been getting softer ever since.
God, that's a long time ago now.
I know, dude. Got to figure out different ways to get hard.
And obviously, we don't want to institute a draft just to get
No,
people hard.
God, no. But what were you going to say?
After we successfully reinstitute outhouses to get people hard and it's showing progress, what is the next step?
Of hardness?
Yeah, how do we get people even? Because we don't want to settle with outhouse hardness.
I mean, probably gladiator pits.
I like that.
Yeah.
I was
To
gonna,
the death.
I was gonna say just survival stuff. Just throw them out in the woods.
Yeah, I'd say we start ripping down shelters.
Yeah.
Make people build it from their bare hands.
Mhm.
No tools.
Cease all construction.
Oh, maybe we could bring back. Here's something that needs to come back: trade. No more money. You got to
Yeah.
trade shit.
Trade and barter system.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah.
basically, let's just make it like Red Dead Redemption.
Mm-hmm.
Wild West.
Wild West.
With landlines, though.
Cell phone towers,
Mhm.
AC.
And LAN parties.
That's what I meant. Land
Yeah,
parties, not
Perkins.
landlines.
I was gonna say landlines. I don't have one of those. Wi-Fi, definitely need Wi-Fi. You know, I'm kind of now addicted to AI, so I think I would like to keep that in this new hard world.
Like driving.
No, I don't even want to drive. I want self-driving cars. So, but other than that, people forget that self-driving cars are just horses.
It's true. Just self-driving cars need a suggestion of where to go. So do horses.
Exactly. That just gets you there.
I'm not buying a horse.
Kind of. Thank God, because then I come to the office and I go, whose horse is that? Holiday.
They're still here.
He responds to Holiday, but he doesn't respond to Ryan when I do it.
The holidays are still here, fortunately.
No, Holiday gas stations, Ryan.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah. Wait, holidays are definitely over by now.
But holiday will
But
always
the
be here.
holiday
Correct.
is always here.
Yes.
Now I see what you're saying.
Mm.
Tyler, tell us about how that Holly 31 is going. What's the challenge?
Right now, we only have 29 days left.
I know. What is the challenge?
I'm going to have holiday breakfast for 31 days in a row.
And what's going to happen, you think? If you had a hypothesis on how this experiment's going to go.
I think I'm going to be more cheerful. I'm going to have more energy. I'm just going to
be sexier,
probably
better in bed.
without a doubt. I might be faster.
Probably a lot higher T.
Probably have a higher T, probably have a higher sperm count, probably
They do-
have higher kids.
Yeah, no, probably. I mean, you can get contraceptives at holiday, so he'll probably help him out.
Yeah, so maybe
To counteract that, make sure you're also picking up.
they have what at holiday?
Contraceptives.
Yeah.
No idea.
It's condoms.
Yeah, he's it's a
Never heard
joke
of it.
because he doesn't. know what
Fuck, he
they
got
are.
me. That was good.
I know.
Damn it.
I'm like, how do you not know what a contraceptive? It makes sense now.
Oh, so you see, Tyler, here's your pee-pee. There's a little device that goes over it. So when you spread your seed, it contains it
And you can get those at holiday?
at holiday gas stations.
Sweet.
Your destination for
Penetration.
penetration, holiday gas stations.
They're going to love that one.
Yeah, they will. So that's what the Holly 31 will do for you. More sex, sexier body,
Higher T.
higher T, smarter brain,
Clean car.
clean car full of gas, windshield clean, all those.
Perfect
Holly
tire pressure.
31. Holly 31. You guys got to join the movement today. Tyler's going to be our champion.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Holiday Gas Station, follow the neon blue light.
Can't miss it.
If you're going on a late night call, make sure you swing on through the neon blue so you don't end up like Tyler.
You got a late. Yeah.
20 kids. Well, what do you guys think? I think that
It was a good one.
I'd love to see a lot of that
bring
stuff come
back a lot of old movie stuff for you guys.
3D drive-in movies, Ryan.
LAN parties with soda streams,
Mm-hmm.
and then just getting hard.
And staying hard. Quit being a bunch of pussies.
There you go. You want to end the podcast with a get hard speech, Ryan?
Ooh.
I was just gonna end it with the typical.
I know, but I want a speech.
I don't have you. I don't have a speech.
This is pretty
built up.
soft of you right now to be doing this.
I don't have a speech. You need to give me time to prepare for that.
All right. Do you want to start the next podcast with a get hard speech?
If that's what it takes, yes.
All right. All right, guys, get hard out there, baby. May your get always be hard, and your soda always be streamed.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, Ryan.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.